Hey everybody, we're at a Taco Bell drive-thru because I'm heading over to the greenshopdelivery.com dispatch office. We're gonna meet up with Money Penny, and we've got I'm sure Paperboy and Lady Wolf will be there, but we're getting some fucking Taco Bell so that Money Penny's coffee doesn't tweak me the fuck out today. Hey.
537, please. Any sauce?
Mild, please. Ugh, I'm so ashy. It's an ashy day. Taco Bell, it's not Mexican food. Also, thank you. It's not Mexican food at all, really. I mean, it's got the principles of such, but it was made by a hot dog guy. It was invented by a hot dog restaurateur. Lately, I've really embraced Taco Bell. I think it was really because of a Facebook post I saw. Where somebody on the East Coast tried Taco Bell for the first time. And they were like, what the fuck? I stayed away from Taco Bell for a while because I was just trying to avoid fast food. But I eventually just went to, I started being a burger connoisseur, which is not a healthy thing. I gained, all my weight that I had lost while living in Texas, and before I left for Texas, I lost some weight too. But, all of my hard work and weight loss was thwarted. Well, I came back to town, and the first thing I did was I went and did a chicken fried steak challenge. I got on the wall 3 years in a row for that. But then I started limiting myself to one meal a day, and my tummy, even though I was still fat, but my insides were smaller. They weren't as stretched out. So the next time I did it was with Tom Bickle, and I failed miserably. But every time I did it, the last couple bites would be nauseating, but that goes with anything. You eat ice cream or whatever, you eat too much of anything. But the thing about Taco Bell is that if I just do it without the lettuce, It's like their lettuce is fucking toxic to me. I can do the meat and the beans all day. The onions and the fucking lettuce are what fuck you up on Taco Bell. I mean me. Not you, but me. And I'm just assuming that because you know, everybody's got like some weird chemical thing. Like a lot of people try to hide it or whatever. You know, like I know a couple people that have like blotchy skin or whatever because of the chemicals their body's doing things. And some people, mostly girls, they want to hide that flaw, like be like, nah, that's not my flaw. That's other girl's flaw. That's not my flaw. But like guys can't really wear makeup. I mean, I do. I'm vain as fuck though. And I don't wear it like, well, sometimes I wear it to be fancy. It's fun to be fancy. But I don't wear it to like look like a woman. Although sometimes it is interesting to get done up like a woman and see how pretty you can be. But, you know, some people are afraid of that shit. I lost the charge cable to my phone yesterday. Or I didn't lose it, it turns out I had just left it at work, but I got a Cricket store really close by so I can just ride my bike over, pick up a new charger for $10 and I'll be done with it. Plus, if you do that, you usually get something better than what it came with. Like the charge cable that my phone came with is all short and stupid. But the $10 upgrade with 2 Ds for a double dose of that pimpin'. But yeah, Taco Bell's been good to me since I took out lettuce and onions from their food. And I think, again, like finding out, like I pissed off like a CEO or something one time in Lodi at a show. His wife, like, or his girlfriend or whatever she was, she was really drunk, and I antagonized her until she started showing her boobies. And that, you know, that pissed him off. But it was like one of these poker run things, so I don't know if it was like his trophy wife or it was just like his play thing for the week. But him hating me made me not want to buy his food for a while. And then when I quit drinking and I quit eating Taco Bell and then I quit smoking weed, I was only eating can of butter in the mornings. Which, by the way, is not a good idea. If you like this being a stoner like I do, I like having heavy eyelids. I like looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I like fucking feeling mellow.
You know what I mean? Some people think that it's a bad look. You know? But I'm naturally like bug-eyed fucking anal retard and fucking asshole guy. So I like weed. I like weed to turn that shit down. Take it down a notch, you know? Like right now I just drank some iced coffee from Taco Bell. And I'm gonna leave this in my truck. I'm only gonna drink half of it because it's so fucking strong. But I'm gonna take my wake and bake mug into dispatch. I got some special creamer too. Here we go. Slide. Oh, gotta take a seatbelt off. If you want to make it in this world with a motor vehicle, you gotta take the seatbelt off when you're trying to exit the vehicle. I don't know, I remember one time I was doing a show at the Fat Cat and I had said, because Heineken was my favorite beer whenever I quit drinking. I used to drink Mickey's. So I like that skunk flavor. I drank Mickey's 40s for a long time. And Corona. And then I moved into drinking Heineken. And so whenever I quit drinking, I could like smell Heineken burps in the crowd at the club. Whenever I quit cocaine, I could smell cocaine in the air at a club. Like if everybody was dancing on cocaine and sweating it out, I could smell the bug spray or the whatever it is they cut that shit with. It smells like fucking bug spray. And then when I quit weed, I could smell, obviously weed's really easy to smell, even if you don't like weed. But then whenever I quit Taco Bell, I swear to God, at the club, you don't realize how many people are burping and farting fucking Taco Bell until they show up at the club. Like they go eat Taco Bell and then they go drink beer and they're just like burping and farting beer all fucking. God, I'm so ashy today. I'm gonna rinse my face off. God, this Wake and Bake mug is gonna break in a horrible way. I hope at least it's on the show when it happens. Like right now, it's balanced up on top of the truck. And truck has a pretty big square roof, but... Oh, okay, that wasn't my upper lip I was smelling. It smelled like poo. But there's poo out here. Because these lazy motherfuckers. Coming right on the mountain. Come. Oh boy. There's people. Hi. Am I on time? Oh, I'm your backdoor man now? I gotta go in the back door?
Well, yeah, that's where it was. That's where it was.
All right.
All right, have fun, guys. See you later. Sporting the man bun.
You're the second person that said some shit about my man bun. And I've only seen 3 people.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Since I got it. No. Do you hate it?
No.
Do girls think they're cute? I've had this in since yesterday. I forgot I had it, to be honest. I keep forgetting, except for the people that remind me. Paper boy. Oh, man. How's stuff? Uh-huh. So, I started the show at the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so we're on right now.
Oh, really?
It's the Wake and Bake.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Roses, you ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. Shut up.
Ass backwards. What's your story, guy? Waving your hand, you a red-eye Jedi. Forget how now you're stoned and a deep thinker. Is that slang? Cause all you do is jibber jabber. Cut the crap. My mama didn't raise a dummy. Think you're funny, maybe just funny looking. Bitches like books, house is a library. Say shush, cause I'm high on my purple kush. Deep in the bush, down under McDundee. Now that's a knife, I had to take a pussy's life. I ain't bright, you might not wanna be here tonight. My reflection, get the girls in my direction. Big erection, ride the elevator. You sound faded and you're in the wrong section. I'm VIP, but you're just very irritating. I'm X-rated, but you'll never catch me masturbating.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. Shut up.
You lying, dude. You lying, dude. You stretching the truth. You stretching the truth. You lying, dude. You lying, dude. You stretching the truth. You stretching the truth. Shut up. Okay, so you say you got a girlfriend. Okay, you say she making stupid ends. Okay, you say she pay for everything. Then how come you at the mall buying earrings? Oh, and I saw her drive your damn car. I guess her money's long, but it doesn't drive her far. Dude, you lying. Boy, you know you pussy whipped. And here's a fun fact, last week down on 6th. Yeah, man, I saw her with the homie Steve. She didn't see me, but I saw them two doing things. Yeah, her hands were under the damn table, and she looked like she was tugging cable. She a fable, and dude, you're a laughing stock. And by the way, bro, nice fake Gucci socks. Your whole demeanor should be a damn misdemeanor. I know you lying when you say you got a big wiener. Three.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. Shut up.
You lying, dude. You lying, dude. You stretching the truth. You stretching the truth. You lying, dude. You lying, dude. You stretching the truth. You stretching the truth. Shut up.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Man, you ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. Shut up.
Oh yeah. Well, it was cool. Well, because I was gonna try. So this is my idea, and people are gonna try and fucking steal this idea. because I'm talking about it. But the reason I'm talking about it is because I think that it would be rad to get people involved. So, like, you went to the dab thing.
Yeah.
I went to it. We both agreed it was smoky as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then there's people that are like, you know, they're in a different category where they're curious, but maybe they're not bold enough to go to a dispensary.
Yeah.
And they're not bold enough to just have a total stranger fucking deliver to their doorstep. So, no, I thought of this yesterday, and I don't know why I didn't. My mom does Mary Kay.
Uh-huh.
Mary J party.
Right?
Okay? A Mary J. MER''Y, Murray. You know, so it doesn't have to change the... Because I tried to do it with MERRY, but you lose the Mary Kay steal. Because I really want it to be obvious I'm stealing Mary Kay's whole fucking, you know, pyramid scheme. But I was thinking, dude, greenshopdelivery.com, after hours, we set up maybe like an 8 o'clock fucking house Tupperware party. But it's like a Tupperware party with weed in it. You know?
That sounds like fun.
And so I was just thinking, like, because you only go for, you know, to a certain time.
Yeah.
So 7 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, we could have, we could organize. I mean, I don't know how often we'd be able to do it because I don't, you know, who we have to kind of get. What we would have to, it would be kind of like one of those things where either they are patients and they're still kind of like doing the drug dealer on the street thing. Maybe they're having their kid go get it for them or some shit. You know what I mean? But like, I'd like it to be a mature crowd, obviously.
Yeah. Everybody has
but it can also be one of those things where we walk people through the process of the MD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like WebMD or whatever it is, to walk them through that whole thing. Like it can be like it could be like an hour-long thing where we bring a laptop and we make sure we get everybody fucking verified and scripted, and then we get them all signed up for our service, and then we can show them the store, and then fucking now we're their guys. Yeah. Now we're their, you know, their hub, like for medical, you know, because here's the thing, like right now. T-Dub was supposed to come with me today.
I know.
But he had a medical emergency that he had to attend to. It seems like everybody was going to the hospital today. I had a lot of people that hit me up this morning. And they're like, are you doing that podcast? I'm like, yeah, we're doing it at noon. Oh, I got a doctor's appointment.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
Call us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude. If you were at the podcast, you wouldn't need the doctor's appointment. You
wouldn't have to worry about it. Doctor with doctor. It's a lot more fun this way too.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on these doctor's appointments.
Yeah, maybe
some doctor out there is like swamped. Really, you know what I mean? Like I call bullshit.
Be in the lobby all day.
There ain't enough doctors for the excuses I have to hear. So, but anyway, so that might be like an event that I try to drum up at the Holistic Center to see if we can get some interest, you know, that way. It might be something that I have to like make up the event on the Holistic Center and then go share it on my private page. Huh?
Maybe have a different host every week.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like we could, you know, like obviously everybody that signs up with us gets some free shit, but maybe like the host gets like a little bonus thing.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Obviously, like we would have to charge they would have to have a credit card available because if they're needing to sign in or sign up, then they're going to have to pay the $50 online or whatever. But then also, like maybe it's, you know, $20 and we give them like $40 worth of cool stuff.
Sure, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Just for instead of their free pre-roll and pipe, we give them like, you know, fucking, I don't know, a bundle. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was just thinking of like, I mean, I don't want to incur too much debt on the company at this early in the game, but I just thought it would be cool because it would be a good introduction for people. Like I kind of picture, like, I'll give you a funny example. My mom has this reunion with these girls that she's known since high school. They get together and they all go have like lunch and they kind of catch up or whatever, you know, every few years. Well, she just went recently and I was like, I was really interested for some reason. Like my intuition was telling me, keep up on that shit, you know, like, cause she told me, I can't do a thing because I'm doing this thing with my girlfriends. And so
my mom did that too.
So I was like, that next day I was with her because that's why we had to reschedule the thing. And I was like, how was your thing? Mm-hmm. And she's like, it was kind of annoying. All they wanted to talk about was weed, like the whole time. And I was like, okay, I can see how you feel that way since you're not really into weed. You know, like her thing with weed, like my dad was a jeweler and he fucked up. But like my mom, she only smoked like once and it made her feel hella paranoid, you know, because it could have been dipped. I mean, we're talking 60s. You know what I mean? Anything could have happened. But she also didn't like the stigmatism of her homegirl that was like, hey, let's smoke a joint. And she's like, okay. And so then they went around and they bummed money off people to get the money together for a joint. And my mom was like, this feels dirty. You know what I mean? It's like we're being bums to be losers. You know, is how she kind of took it. So, and you know, she used to throw my Altoids boxes of, the metal pipe and my eighth of fucking Redbud. She'd throw that away every time she found it.
Yeah, my dad found a box of that once.
But yeah, she said,
I never saw it again.
Her reunion thing was boring because all they wanted to talk about was weed. And I said, well, are there any cancer patients in your group? And she said, well, yeah. This one's a breast cancer survivor. And this other one of my girlfriends, she had a sex change.
Oh, wow.
And then the other chick, she's just a stoner. And I'm like, well, there you have, you just pretty much gave the 3 reasons. You know, I said, obviously one friend needs it for her medical needs, you know, for cancer. The other one needs it for her pain and rejuvenation of tissue and you know, just fucking comfort of life, really.
Yeah, right.
And then the third one probably needs it for psychological reasons, you know, like the lot of us do.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, that's kind of crazy. Like, of all people, my mom was the odd man out at that conversation. Does she not realize I'm in centerfolds of fucking High Times magazine? You know what I mean? That would at least been a fucking name to drop. Hey, you ever heard of Jay Smith Bietch and the Real One Reefer Madness album? You know what I mean? Like, the right about there would have been like, boom, the drop. Like, my mom's like, psh, my son's the fucking OG of weed legalization. You know, but instead, she's like, I had nothing to talk about. And yes, she sounds just like Family Guy when she...
Does she?
No. She's pretty much me. I mean, with a girl's voice.
I think I saw her on video with you at the Elks. Or is it Elks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Christmas
yeah, we party.
time.
Yeah, we party.
You guys were eating cheesecake.
I got them into the Elks. I was a caterer at the old Elks Lodge. And there was like all these people that looked kind of familiar. Like, they look like they would know my parents. And I told them, you need to come down here. It's this Oktoberfest thing. There's a bunch of people you should be friends with down here. You need to come down and check it out. And so they came down, and my dad ran into somebody he hadn't seen since elementary school. But they, like, boop. Like, as soon as they saw each other, it's like, oh, my God. Uh-huh. You know what I mean?
Had
like, one of
those.
Huh? And so, yeah, my dad's like the governor of the Elks now.
Is he?
Oh, wow.
The Grand Poobah?
Yeah. Of this West
Grand
Coast,
Poobah.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
no, we have a different name for it. It's the Exalted Ruler.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
But we have,
Exalted Ruler
we have our weird little
Elks Lodge.
Masons
I like
dances and stuff. We have
dances,
well,
costumes,
rituals,
robes,
rituals. Yeah,
rituals.
We sacrifice.
Do you?
A lot.
Did you look at that one? Did you get that one?
We have to do a lot of sacrifices to be in the Elks.
Tom?
No, on my fingers.
Look at the finger.
And I looked.
How are you, Lady Wolf?
Fantastic.
Okay, I don't believe that. Your shoes off.
I'm putting them back on.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go bring the story in.
Oh, was your sock displaced, or
No?
Why'd you even untie those? You got zippers on the sides. Those are the coolest Converse I've ever seen. I mean, except for the sports attire part. Are you really a Giants fan, or are you just like orange?
I'm a Giants fan.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I was when I got the shoelaces.
I'm glad T-Dub didn't come. He's a fucking fanatic. Like, he wants to drag me and Jason Wrestler. Jason Wrestler's also a baseball guy, but I don't, you know what I mean? I throw chips at people. Like, that. You take me to a public place, it's just, I don't even know how to act. I had a guy try to fight me at a Modesto A's game.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess they're the Peanuts. Is that, or are they the A's? Are they?
They're the Modesto Nuts.
The Nuts,
Right.
Yeah.
The Peanuts.
The Peanuts. Yeah. So, dude, I stretched out my Platinum OG.
Yeah.
I'm down to my last little crystally nug on it. Like, that's how well I stretched it out. But dude, it helped with the crumble too.
That's good, huh?
The crumble. Well, I had to show Liberty how to smoke the crumble. She kept torching it like I was until I met you. I was like, no, just like this. But once you set that shit on fire, it just keeps lighting on fire. Even if you just try to go with the heat near it, it just goes woof. Ooh. Space Train rosin, dude. Is that like Excalibur? Is that like Lady in the Lake?
It's a dabber with a dabber handstand.
Dude, that's sick.
And so we're selling these with
How much are these?
the handstand and a dabber, and the rosin is $75.
Okay.
And then we can replace it with the crumble and do it for $65.
Dude. So they get the choice of the glass or the
A glass dabber or the
titanium
one.
the titanium.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. And the Space Train is you get
It's a
one
rosin.
1 gram, and it's cold water. Is that legit, or is that the name of it?
That's the name of the
company?
that makes that, yeah.
Okay. Goldwater.
Goldwater extracts. Yeah.
I see there's a G now. That's sick. I like the display too. It looks like Excalibur coming out of the foam.
So we'll have that online today. We'll take some pictures of that.
Yeah, hell yeah. So that's $75. You get this. It's really cool. That doesn't have. You could put that in an ashtray, but it would look doper on like just a shelf. And it's nicely weighted, and it's balanced. Mm-hmm. So you can hear. Did you hear it? Here, yeah. Here. That's it sitting on the wooden table. Then clink clonk. That's the titanium poker, and it actually looked pretty cool with the glass poker, too. Because that's why I thought it looked like Lady of the Lake or something. Because it looks more like a sword. This is like 300 spear. That's dope. Have you been seeing online the guy that keeps turning things into axes? Turns everything into an axe? Yeah, he's obviously got the fire. The what's it called? The
Kiln.
you do swords. What's it called? Or you torch the metal.
Forge.
Forge? Yeah.
Right.
Or kiln?
No, forging.
What's a kiln?
Is the fire, actually.
Oh, that's the actual fire?
Mm-hmm. Well, it would be a fire.
Come on, sword maker. Why are you...
Tim's got all the answers, eh?
No, I watched that TV show a couple of times where they have to, make like a sword, and then they have to chop like forensic bodies and see if it will cut or whatever. But this guy, he'll take a wrench, takes like a 9/16 wrench, heats it up in the fire, starts hammering the shit out of it, bends the this part, the C part of it. He bends that shit out, turns one side into a pick, hammers out the other side.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it's crazy. But it still has the wrench handle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then he did it with something. Dude, it was the wrench one was the most recent one that I watched, and it's like, they don't do it like in high speed or anything like that. It's like each step. It's a good 5-minute video, so that's why I'm like kind of at a loss right now. I think he did like a railroad spike or something too.
Oh,
like he took one of those and turned it into an axe. But that's what he turns everything into a fucking axe. That's pretty rad. I don't know.
makes me want, like, whenever I see shit like that, I'm like, I could do that, and then I'm like gonna fucking set something on fire.
You gotta figure it out first, man. You gotta have the equipment.
No, I do. Like the movie. Do you remember Mo Better Blues?
Yeah.
Whenever that came out, that Spike Lee joint, and I was like, I'm going to go borrow my neighbor's trumpet, and I'm gonna learn how to play this song today. And and by the end of the day, I was playing Mo Better Blues trumpet solo.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So, but not everything's like that. Hey, I'm gonna rewire my fish tank.
If you
know,
want- if you
but
want
I
bad
end up
enough.
electrocuting all my fish.
I guess if you want it bad enough, right? Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
gotta do it.
I think when you're younger, it's
You have more
easier.
drive to do stupid shit.
Yeah.
Rewire.
Well, drive, but also you have like that. It's
Curiosity,
like your disk
yeah.
space is really empty, so it's not. You don't have to rewrite anything. You know what I mean? It's all blank, so you're just like, laying it down. So yeah. So I thought that jumbled look was the look you were going for.
No.
That's what it was for the day. A couple
Yeah.
days.
It looked cool.
So.
Get some little egg things, like some little wine, sections. Some little cardboard legs in there to hold those, maybe, and then do them all upside down.
Oh, that might work better though.
Bam! See, dude, I'm such an inventor. I told him my Mary J idea.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm all for
thing.
it.
That's gonna be a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It would be like a dab sesh kind of thing, but smaller. You know what I mean?
Private party.
Yeah, like 5-6 people. Like it. Yeah. Well, and I think that it would be more fun that way, rather than because, dude, I talked to Dankster. He invited me to something tomorrow night in Sacramento. Orbit.
Okay. No, I heard.
Dab sesh. He said it's fucking a billion times bigger.
Oh, wow. Tomorrow night's Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We could all load up in the van, don't you live up that way? Or no, you're down here. You just have a 916.
Oh yeah, I used to be a 916.
Yeah,
or I still am, but
I lived on Cadillac in the 916 for a little bit.
Cadillac Drive.
Yeah, right behind the Cadillac dealership. For reals. I was in this townhouse and we were living. I was married at the time, and or I was getting ready to get married to my wife, and we were staying with her brother, who's actually a half brother, and he went out of town or pretended like he was going out of town on a hunting trip just to see what we would do, or so. I don't know. They were fucking weirdos. They were like meth heads, and they were doing and pills, and you know what I mean. Like there was a lot of weirdness, but yeah. So like one night we left and we came back and we were like, ooh, did we leave the light on? Damn. And we kind of like laughed because we were like, fuck them. Yeah, we left the light on. We were like, just being cocky, like ha ha ha. And she comes down in a robe like she's our mom. And she's like 5 feet tall. And she's all, oh, you think it's fucking funny you left the light on? And we're like, yeah, fuck you. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, I'm calling Rich. And so Rich calls the maintenance guy. Oh, check it out. I brought my own creamer.
Did.
Yeah. But she gets the maintenance man. And I have my best friend Big Nose. He's like, like, what are you doing? You got the coffee in your hand?
No.
She came out like this.
With dry coffee?
Dry coffee grounds. I'm going to suck on them and just swig it.
Here, just put it in there and
Okay.
I'll stir it up for you.
Thank you. You're the best.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that yet today?
Not yet.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
I've been waiting.
There we go.
Okay.
That's, I hope.
Is that cannabis-based creamer?
I wish. If you had cannabis-based creamer, bro,
I'd buy it.
I'd buy a jug yesterday. For real. For real.
Was that another idea somebody's going to steal?
No, fuck that. We're making our own. Hey, so one of the first byproducts of weed, because I was, I worked for a trimming company for years.
And one of
Right
the
behind
I was
you.
I was allowed to sit in on a bubble hash making session.
Sure.
When I say I was allowed to sit in, I mean I was the labor that had to fucking deal with the cold ass water and milk all the fucking filters and everything. But they were letting me, like, we were doing everything in a sterile container because he wanted the hash to be sellable to what are the harbor.
Yeah.
Harborside, yeah. And so he was like worried that it had to be like a certain, it had to be like professional grade. I was like, okay. But we had all this water runoff. And I was wearing gloves, so I was, it's not like I was picking my butt and, running my fingers through this water or anything. I had to be clean. And I was wearing like a painter's suit. But they let me keep the water runoff. And so I got some jugs from a Kangen water guy and filled it up, and I was selling for $40 a jug, Buck Stallion space juice or space cider.
Nice.
And it was doing really well, but I decided to stop doing it because I had found out that some parents were leaving it in their fridge, which you had to.
Yeah,
but
Well, kids were getting
but the
at
kids
it.
thought it was Dad's special tea.
Oh.
And so
Well,
and it
what?
tastes good. It tasted hella good because I mixed it with apple cider packets. Like I would cook down the with a little bit of the cannabis water.
Mm-hmm.
I would cook down those packets until they were fully dissolved, and then I'd pour them into the jug, and then I'd top it off with more, cannabis water. But dude, like if you kept it shook, it lasted a good month if you kept it in the back of your fridge.
We used to do that a lot with the bubble hash.
Really?
And I'm always thinking about another product. And
Well, look at,
I'd be tossing out 35 gallons of purple water.
Yeah, right.
You're doing Great Babe at the
For
time.
sure.
And so we set aside some and we drank it, and
It works.
Oh,
Not
it works.
placebo.
No, it's
Not
not a placebo.
It ain't like eating saplings. I've been using the placebo word all week. Like even in the podcast, I go, well, like Paperboy says it's a placebo. I don't know. Good shit.
It might be a little hot.
It is.
Delicious.
To what?
This podcast.
Oh, I don't even know.
What?
What? Send a link to somebody?
Okay, so to send a link, go to you want to just type in my profile. Type in www.
Oh, I thought that was old school.
Yeah, it is. but it'll be easier for their phone to click
We're
it.
not fun, yeah.
I'm trying to be like you, Moneypenny.
Thank
I want to be a grown up. So yeah, dot Spreaker, Spreaker. Don't let it spell check you because it'll want to say speaker, but it's Spreaker with an R.
PR.
Yeah, the Dankster. Did he get a hold of?
I shared it out.
He just
The
invited
Spreaker?
me. Yeah, he invited me to that Orbits thing in Sacramento
Oh, okay,
tomorrow.
good.
That was, and then he said he might be back on Sunday at the Dab Sesh here.
Yeah, you wanted to connect with the
So Spreaker.com, and then we're gonna go / user / Buck Stallion.
Bucks down.
One word.
user.
/
User. Yeah. I always like the idea of being a user because of Tron.
I love that movie.
Like people, like girls in junior high, especially, you're a user. Because I broke up with them.
Imagine.
I'd be like, what did I use you for in 8th grade other than finger banging and kissing? Stupid. That was not, you got more use out of that than me. Sorry, we're going in reverse skating direction.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise.
Did you find me?
I gotta get.
You gotta get that, yeah.
So how's things with you, Buck?
Good. I finally, so I ate a bunch of Jell-O fruit cups, mixed fruit cups,
Uh-huh.
one day. That's all I ate until I hurt whatever this is.
Pancreas.
A pancreas, yeah, whatever filters Jello. Fuck me up, dude. Like, okay, yeah, my ileocecal valve, and so I do this now, and it makes it okay. And then I fart sometimes, but no, that made me pass my fucking flu finally. Like, get through it, yeah. Because even though I was feeling better, I was still taking Alka-Seltzers every day just to be, you know what I mean? Just so I didn't have to deal with it. Like, because it was like, it lasted all day. Alka-Seltzer was pretty damn good, just so you know. I don't know if you've had Alka-Seltzers.
No, it does work.
If you get the citrus, you could get an AM PM package dual one.
Yeah.
And they don't give you as many nighttime ones because you're supposed to get better. But just to make sure that you can get through your days at work if you're still feeling shitty, they give you a few extra day ones. And
I don't want to broadcast.
oh,
Right?
yeah, no.
That would be.
Oh, now you just got your own. Great. I fucking did it again. Maybe I'm sharing it wrong. I hate this thing. Everybody I invite to the show is like, hey, I got my own podcast now. I'm like, you're a fucking dick.
I started this shit.
Is that Mike? It's here.
Yeah, it's a dude on his phone with a red hat.
Who is that?
He's got baggy pants. Fuck him. I mean, don't fuck him. Yeah, dude, you got your own show now. Fuck you. Dick. That's not what you were supposed to do, Paperboy. You did it all wrong.
So it's not the record one, it's the...
So here, this is what I'll do.
How do we turn this off?
Yeah, fucking delete that app. That's what you need to do, God damn it.
I know, what's the red button?
This is,
Recording.
No. Queen of College. It's mine.
Who? No.
huh?
Who's this?
What is his call number or name?
So,
A
boom.
new person.
So, Spreaker.com.
Where is he?
I just sent Linda the thing. I mean, fuck.
No.
Nothing.
Hey, this is Buck Stallion.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, Mr. Stallion.
What's your name? You don't have to have a real name. Mike is your name forever now, just so you know.
It's been that way.
This is Lady Wolf,
Works,
and
huh?
I guess you already know my friend Paperboy,
Oh, okay.
and this is Money Penny. Maybe you're familiar with James Bond movies?
Yes.
Yep, same bitch.
Yeah, that's
God,
me.
you are fucking fired. I'm getting rid of this. Although that is going to be a funny episode.
By all
I kind of
means, because I
Did I tell
have
you
too
I
much
have
shit
my
to do already.
yeah. You got your own podcast too?
Yeah,
Of course you do.
of course.
Yeah.
Another one.
Here goes another one.
I'll
Dude,
make
this
it-
is good.
I'll
It's
make it
it's a
mine.
whole episode of me cussing at Paperboy. That's worth saving. I don't know. Maybe it's
When
not.
did you do that? Where was
Right
that?
now.
Right now.
It just happened because this guy
Oh.
wants to have his own.
Okay, so,
I got
so we
time
sent
for
you
that.
the link.
Right. Now what am I supposed to do with
So I
that?
fucked up. I've been sending out the link that makes everybody a podcast owner.
Oh.
Because I'm like, here, look, this is my profile page, and really, what you need to do is you go to Spreaker, just go to Spreaker.com, and type in Buck
Buck
Stallion.
Stallion.
That's all you need.
That's what
What
I
are you
did.
looking for? It keeps asking me. Oh, Buck Stallion. And today's episode is called Start Taco Bell. Buck Stallion's Wake and Bake.
Oh, it sure did. Now I get my own.
And now you follow.
I'm going to get my own podcast.
No, you don't. No.
Why not? I'm going to sign in right now.
Damn.
Miss Moneypenny.
And I don't know if you caught what I was talking about last week, but way better than Pornhub, Paperboy, is xnxx.com. Way better. I wasn't looking through your phone, but I just want you to know you will save so much time on xnxx.com. I've converted all my friends to it. Yeah, go look right now. You'll be amazed. Daily uploads every day, and if they happen to be illegal, guess what? They just disappear. It's not usually
And no
the ones
one
I
gets in
like
trouble,
anyways,
huh?
but they just, no. No, because what it is it's a share site.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy is somebody, like, whenever I was living with the owner of Speakeasy, he had a Pornhub account. And so which meant I also had Bang Brothers, I had Bang Bus, I had BDSM, I had Fuck a Donkey, I had like basically all their subsidiaries, you know, I had access to. And so I was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna live with this guy, but I've got this. Download, you know? So I just started downloading like everything I could so I had a backstock, you know, because we all got like at least that Haida mag. You know what I mean? Like luckily my girlfriend's pretty cool. So like I'll come home from work sometimes and she'll have the porn queued up like, oh, what are you into? You know what I mean? Should I type in cartoons again? You know, 'cause I like porn cartoons. Yeah. There's something weird about it. It's like you want to... Yeah, like, but it's fucked up. It's some like weird octopus alien thing, always fucking a chick. Oh. You know, you don't watch it.
I was thinking the Asian one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Oh. It's like, yeah, and it's like she's getting stretched out. Like it's wrong. It's wrong, but I was telling my girl just last night.
What is that called? Is it a term for that?
It's still just anime. Yeah, it's like BDSM or or
looking it up.
Octopus.
Yeah, put in octopus. Yeah, fuck you. There's probably gonna be a chick with an octopus in her ass.
Octopus porn.
Have you seen that one? There's a chick with an octopus in her ass, and the tentacles are wrapped around her.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, but no, I was telling my girl like I was whenever I got into porn at a young age. I went straight. I didn't fuck around. I went straight for like hairy armpit, fucking weird shit. You know what I mean? And then when the internet hit, the only thing you could get was steakandcheese.com. But sometimes you couldn't watch it. You had to download it to watch it. So it was all these like lists, and you try to judge by the title if it was going to be good. But, and I was into blowjobs because I was like a, preteen, whatever. So I kept looking up head. Well, sometimes it was like a Russian getting his head stepped on and his neck sawed off with a fucking Bowie knife. Yeah, like it slowly. You know what I mean? You're like, delete that file. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I got some fucked up shit. Like German Shepherds fucking chicks. Horses, but horses are pretty common in South America. Like that's you listen.
Are they?
The donkey shit.
Are you serious? Yeah, there's a whole song about it by the surf punks in Southern California. They go, "Let's go check out the show with the lady and the donkey, Tijuana weekend, cause you know the locals love getting money from us honkies. Tijuana weekend, I'll buy you a knife, yeah, cool switchblade." Perhaps a necklace made of genuine jade. Tijuana weekend. You never heard that one? Yeah. Surf punks?
I have now.
They did a song called No Fat Chicks, too. They were really good.
I think I've heard that one.
No fat chicks. No fat chicks. Yeah. Surf punks. Like, punk rock is so much better. I was trying to explain to somebody, like, they were...
Like the old stuff. The stuff now is not punk...
No.
Punk rock. It's pop.
Yeah. Somebody was like, yeah, this one is awesome. Do you have the time? I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember we all thought that guy was a dipshit because he was singing like he was British. Like he was doing Anarchy in the UK, and he's from Berkeley. So that was pretty lame. But here we are 25 years later, 30 years later since that dipshit came out, and the kids are like, yeah, Billy Joe, like he was something for us. They don't think of like Def Leppard. You know what I mean? They don't think of I Can't Drive 55 as being the last good thing that Sammy Hagar ever did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, Van Halen, Sammy Hagar.
Oh, David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth all day, dude.
All day.
I didn't follow Van. I followed David. Like, whenever, I wish they all could be California girls, like, right after fucking... Because I was kind of sick of Eddie anyways. I didn't play guitar, and that motherfucker was just sticking his tongue out at me, just wailing on his guitar like it was his balls. You know what I mean? He's just sacking his sack. No? Did you get it yet? Did you get it? There you go.
One yellow star.
You're in there.
Now I got log in again?
I saw David Lee
No,
Roth in
you
Yosemite
should be
once.
there. I've never seen David Lee Roth in
He was
person,
making that. He was
but I've
making
seen
that
enough
video.
I seen him in person in Reno. He fell off the stage drinking a bottle of Jack
Oh,
Daniels.
shit.
Fucking A. Yeah.
He was making
Better.
that video. I don't know what song it was when he was climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Yosemite. I used to work there one time.
Oh, wow. The climbing one.
Yeah. And then
Where
they
he's like
came in-
hanging tight or
Yeah.
That was a good one. David Lee Roth was somebody I thought I wanted to work with.
Today?
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
What kind of tea do you want to drink?
Oh, shit. Well, I'm drinking
I
this
know, that's what I
coffee.
was
Is that
drinking.
going to help?
Remember we were supposed
That's
to drink
what
tea
I-
today.
yeah.
I know today. I was. You fuck. Why'd you do this to me, Money
You
Penny?
wanted coffee, okay?
I know.
I'll
I
make
said,
some,
"Do you
though.
have
Hey,
coffee?" Because you didn't remind me. Where's your
I'll get it.
Where's your notes?
I've got the red. I've got it.
I'm here
ready.
1 day a week. Let's get this right. What the tea is specials, right? The tea's the special.
Yeah.
Are you smoking today?
No.
No. Are you drinking today?
No.
Are you working right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you really know B.A. Baracus?
Yeah.
Mm.
Uncle B.
Oh, good old Mr. T.
He's on Dancing with the Stars now.
Is he?
This week.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I love the cartoon.
Right?
Yeah.
I was actually a gymnast
Yeah.
when that shit was coming out. I really was. I did, and I don't think it was the Mr. T cartoon that made me,
Yeah.
but it just happened. Like here's the thing: my parents tried to do a lot of gay shit with me. Like they tried to make me a model at the fucking mall. You know, like walk the catwalk. They're like, "Oh, you and your friend, get a friend, and you guys go do this." And I was like, no. Yeah, I might end up sucking a dick in 5 years trying to be a famous fucking model. Yeah. That's what Johnny Chimpo told me. Fuck, dude, it's been almost 10 years now. Maybe less. But I moved to LA without a plan. And he's like, dude, you're going to be doing niche porn somewhere. Like, you're... and then I ended up living right next to where in Chatsworth is where they do all the porn in LA. Like if you ever watch some like really modern, it's more like I don't know if it's really modern, but like in the 20s, like it's like sketch porn and stuff like that. A lot of those cliffside houses or there's one where the porn is shot at the Chatsworth Bank and it says Chatsworth Bank in the background and they're like humping on the thing. I looked it up. You know?
Of course you did.
Maybe we could get xnxx.com to throw in some money on the sponsorship for the Wake and Bake. I don't know.
Let's call him. Message him.
They only allow downloads.
No uploads.
Yeah. No, they allowed uploads too. I don't know how they would do that though. You ever try to do a webcam thing? I had a girlfriend that was doing webcam, and I thought about trying to. I was like, man, you know, because there's like couples in Russia, like a lot of young couples, where like you can just watch their cam. They're just having sex all day. You know, sometimes the dude's passed out, sometimes he's up. You know, like it's pretty much all. Or their camera's off. That's all there is going on. And so she was already doing this cam. She already had like 2 clients or something, so she was kind of feeling bummed out. But and it wasn't me. I wasn't gonna pay. But I mean, yeah. So we thought about signing up, and dude, there's so many, like, you know, so much paperwork to go in. So that's all I can assume is with these guys is like that's why sometimes videos disappear because people are putting like illegal or unlicensed,
Your neighbor
stuff
with a video camera.
Dude, there's some stuff. There's one guy, it's like he's trying to make his wife a porn star, but it's like she needs to go tan and get some of them scars, you know, blemished off her butt. You know, I mean, we all got them, but
Yeah.
you know, like don't try to be a porn star when you got like that cliche one right in the middle of the cheek. You know what I'm talking about, Paperboy.
Photoshop.
Photoshop. Yeah, dude. CGI that shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's so much. I don't know. I don't even know how there's money in porn anymore. But some people feel that way about weed too.
Right?
Like 10 years ago, the guy I was trimming for just started giving away his weed because he's like,
fucking Harvard doesn't want to give me what it's worth. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it to my friends. I was like, okay,
I'll be your friend.
I'm your best friend. I'm your assistant.
If I'm not, I will
I'm your
be.
right-hand man.
Every
I'm
day.
gonna need more of that.
Put me on speed dial. I'll be there whenever you need me.
That was a sweet deal till he got a girlfriend. Oh man.
She took it.
You know,
she took your
because
spot.
girlfriends, man, they get pretty jealous when you're like the right hand man.
Yeah.
You know, like you see it in the movies, like you know, what is it? Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Johnny Depp, and like the main bad guy, he has what's his name, the wrestler? You know, what's his name? No. From the movie The Wrestler, that was like his comeback movie. Hella facial work.
Bridges? No. He was the wrestler.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
We've gone nowhere with that. See? You just said what I said now. Remember, he's the wrestler. Yeah, the wrestler.
That guy.
No. What?
No, I know.
Fuck, dude. He's also in. He's like
He's a dude.
He's a dude.
9.5 weeks.
Sin City.
Sin City.
What's it? Wah, wah, wah. He's in 9.5 weeks. It's that. What's his name?
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
That was it. That's
But
what I was
Mickey
gonna
Rourke
say.
is like his right hand man through like the whole time,
Gotcha.
you know. But he really isn't his friend or anything, so he's got to have like a Chihuahua.
Oh, yeah,
And then like he's always hiding the Chihuahua from the boss because the boss will fucking kill it. You know what I mean? Like he hates it. I don't know. It's rough being that Chihuahua, bro. You know? Try to be the secret Chihuahua.
Yeah. And the girlfriend comes around.
Then the girlfriend comes around. She's like, "What's behind your back?" Fuck. The Chihuahua's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Gotta snuff
Or
it.
why are we letting him hang out? Like one of the worst scenarios was I got invited to Christmas, and then I kept being in their pictures. And you know, after a few drinks, they went and sat on the porch and yelled at each other. Why the fuck is he in that picture again? I was like, wow, why'd you invite me to Christmas? This was like the big breakup. You had to bring me in front of the whole family just to dump me for a girl.
There's more in it for her. You're gone.
I hate people. I know. More for her.
Whatever.
That was the one where she was the boss's wife that I would always go by, and he wouldn't be around, but she'd be watching like Forensic Files, spousal murders. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude. So I started like saying something to the other employees, like, dude, have you ever noticed anything on the TV every time you go over there and he's not around? And they're like, no, I never noticed. And I'm like, well, pay attention. And then somebody's like, dude, Forensic Files.
Yeah.
Fucking
Non-stop.
wife murdering a husband, getting away with it for 25 years.
The Black Widow.
Yeah, the Black Widow. Yeah, for realsies. For reals. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to be here when that happens. I don't want to be around.
Well, the Forensic Files, all those people get caught. The hell she watching that for?
How not?
Because then you learn where they fucked up, duh.
Right.
Come on.
Exactly.
Everybody knows that. Really? I'm giving you the handbook on how to murder somebody right now, Paperboy? Jeez. We all know we could have done better than Scott Peterson. That guy didn't read a fucking book to say. He didn't even watch. He didn't even watch
plan
Sherlock.
it right at all.
He didn't even watch like the fucking House of the Baskervilles or some shit. You know what I mean?
What an idiot.
Fucking worst murderer ever. Besides the people that always get caught, you know. How about, dude, this is some more local
Hot
news.
Wife, too.
The fucking barking dog guy's wife drives at the cops and gets shot out in Ripon a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody, T-Dub was telling me about it, and he was like, yeah, did you hear about the barking dog owner got killed? And I was like, thinking this was an article that was like a national thing, like somebody's barking dog irritated somebody, and so they came over and killed them.
No, more on the local level.
But it was totally on the local level. I used to do comedy shows for them. And,
The barking dog guy?
yeah, the Barking Dog restaurant.
Right
And,
downtown.
Okay.
yeah, and he's a good guy, but he's like one of those stern, he's kind of a Putin, if you will.
Wasn't it his wife?
Yeah. No, he's survived.
He survived.
He's
his
fine.
wife died.
He wasn't
Were they together?
around. No. I mean, they were together.
He killed her?
No.
Oh.
The cops tried to pull her over for some traffic violation thing, or she was being
Someone
a weirdo.
got assaulting a
and she drove
security
off,
officer
and
somewhere.
they followed her for like 30
race-
minutes,
Race after.
and then she like drove at a cop. They got out of the car and she like drove at him, so they shot her.
Oh dang!
Wow.
Wow.
And so like
Deadly weapon.
they're gonna go into like a full investigation or whatever, but because the husband is like demanding it. But then they also said that she's on meds, like psych meds, and he suspected she hadn't been taking them for 3 days.
All the meds.
So I just keep smoking weed, man. I ain't killed
Yeah.
nobody. I ain't drove at a cop crazy.
Nope. Usually you drive it the opposite way of the cops.
Yeah.
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 Oh, he's there. I'll go that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Only one time was I with a drunk driver that we actually drove away from a DUI checkpoint and didn't have somebody tail us or come get us or whatever.
Here, I'll rinse it out and I'll make you some.
Okay. Magic tea. Good, I'm all twacked out now on the coffee. I want to get some weed tea. Need to balance out.
The Love Tea 3.5.
Is that what we're doing? Love tea?
Yeah, it's a pomegranate green tea with Damiana, ginseng, and horny goat weed.
Ooh, all good.
Horny goat weed.
Right.
That's good for like the kidney.
I'm good.
Damiana is good for prostate.
Who?
Damiana Berry.
Damiana. Harley knew her. It's good for my prostate.
Yeah, and if your ileocecal valve is bothering you, that's your kidney.
I think it's my fatness. I think it's my fat ass belly that's bothering me.
Go back into gymnastics.
have you seen the videos where people try to do cartwheels but they're like fat and they have never lifted their own body weight with their arms, and they just go and their arms just go whoop, and they just like crumble onto their heads. About 10 years ago I did that. I thought I was running and I was wearing like some coveralls and they started kind of bunching up on me and I lost my footing and I went head first, and like I was a skater and a gymnast, so usually that's like a tuck roll, nothing, come right out of it. But I went to go put my hands up and they did nothing for me. Like it would have been better if I had used a pool noodle, for an arm, because they just went and I just like I did like the scorpion, where the legs come up over and hit you in the back of the head.
Your bend backs.
Yeah.
Your back bends.
Back bends. No, dude, I was a pretty badass gymnast for a while. My coach Jim, he was like Brule. Have you ever seen John C. Reilly do Brule's Rules? He's got his hair all puffed out and he's like a whack doctor that says, "Eat a carrot, dummy!" Like that's like his whole thing. It's on YouTube. It's for this show called Tim and Eric's Awesome Show. It's totally weird and abstract shit.
Yeah.
But what is this? Magic?
Chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip? And is there weed in it?
Yeah.
With weed. Yeah.
Oh.
Weed chips.
Mm-hmm. But my coach, he had that crazy... He was like a cross between
like that 70s
Richard Simmons. It was like Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
But it wasn't curly. It was just like, wow, like a crazy clown. and he had like hella crazy high blood pressure.
Like Nick Nolte.
Yeah. But Nick Nolte from Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
Well, his DUI picture. The
DUI picture. Yeah. Where he looks like fucking Krusty Clown and shit. Just all, But, yeah, dude, and I wasn't on team yet. Like, you had to pay more to be on team, and then, like, team actually would compete to try to get onto, like, the Olympic team, and I was one of the only straight guys in gymnastics. Like, there was a couple of us, but, like, one of them, he was, like, a hobbyist. I had also met him in a karate class, a summer school karate class, He wasn't, like, trying to do anything with it. And I was getting, like, really good. And since I was, like, a taller, straight male, I thought, ooh, it'd be pretty cool to, like, break through. But, dude, gym was nuts. Like, I enjoyed going because there was this, like, mentally slow dude named Buddy and he like wrote a kid's book, and he was like really positive, but he'd get mean if he had to be stern. But for the most part, he was kind of like a goofy old time, comedian kind of guy. Just like a Red Fox kind of, hey, And so he was cool. But Jim was such a dick to the team girls. Like, he would scream at them. I don't even remember what the kind of things he would say, but like they would cry because they weren't vaulting right. You know what I mean? He would like break them. It was pretty rad. It was kind of like being a man at a ballet school or something, because it was pretty savage, dude.
A lot of drama, huh?
Fuck, dude. I'm just over there doing butterfly stretches, trying to get my crotch to fucking separate better. You know what I mean? And they're over there trying to do pommel horse. This crazy Sam Kinison, Richard Simmons is fucking
I miss him.
in soccer shorts, is just screaming his ass off at him, Soccer shorts and a fucking big old puffy sports red, white, and blue jacket, the Vanilla Ice ones that are like extra puffy.
Multicolor. Puffy.
Oh my god. Sam Kinison, Richard Simmons. That's who Jim was. And I grew up, my parents are pretty docile people, but I've always liked that kind of personality. Like the owner of Jonathan's Meat, I started out as like a cook and a dishwasher, and he would get mad at me, or he'd get mad at somebody, and he would come and get forehead to forehead with me. Just fucking nose and forehead touching, staring eye to eye. Like, you've never had contact with another male like this growing up. You know what I mean? And he's just spitting on my chin. He's so mad. Just frothing, spitting. And I'm just like this. Just staying still, staring him back in his eyes, not saying anything. Just letting him say his thing. And when he's done and he asks me, huh? I go, I understand. I'll do what I can to fix it. I worked for him for 15 years.
Wow. No way.
Yeah. Wow. Even whenever I was selling cars, I was still working for him on the side.
Really?
Uh-huh. He owns Tie-Dye University now.
Really? Tie-Dye University? Where's that?
It's out in River Road. It's a mansion that he's dedicated his life
to tie-dye.
Nice. No, his ex-wife.
The angry guy?
Yeah. Not Jim.
No.
The Jonathan's Meat owner. Yeah, his ex-wife told me if he could figure out how to tie-dye a steak, he would still be doing meat. But he's bootlegged. He's figured out because you can find his tie-dyes in like San Francisco on Haight and Ashbury now. But, okay, so the people that own the big tie-dye place in Haight and Ashbury, they had a foreign exchange student back in the 70s. He's this Japanese kid, right? So he learns how to tie-dye while living with them for a school year or whatever. He goes back to Japan, starts developing his own techniques, has these crazy-ass techniques. My friend Robert gets blocked on Facebook because he can now do that dude's techniques. You know what I mean? Because, like, dude, it's...
I was just down there hating Ashbury and seeing that stuff walking there.
Yeah. No, his shit's in there, bro. Yeah. He does underwear. He wears tie-dye whitey tighties.
I do too.
He wears... Do you?
No, I don't have them on right now.
Okay. I'm that kind of guy, bro. You're man enough to wear them. I'm man enough to tell you to drop trout.
Prove it.
I had a...
Well, they hide the stains.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I would have to get like a brown spiral on every pair.
I can never go back to tidy whitey.
No. Well, plaid doesn't even help.
Yeah.
You got to go like more paisley.
Yeah.
You got to have an awkward pattern if you want to hide the skids.
Earth tones.
Yeah, earth tones help. Well, I found if you bleach your black underwear, they turn brown. Or maybe they were white. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. So,
let's hope they were black.
Can I have a little spigot of that?
Yeah, you want that tea bag in there? Is that still good for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can leave it in the whole time. Leave it in the whole time and drink it.
Yeah, I usually do.
Just checking.
I'm not one of those Yeah. I'm not one of those stoopers.
Here, you stir?
Or steepers. No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Okay.
I had to go to the DMV today, so this is gonna be good.
Oh,
It's gonna help.
you have to.
I got an appointment. Yeah,
Oh,
I got an appointment.
great.
Yeah, it's good.
You're gonna
My
smile.
favorite.
It'll be all right. Don't you that?
No.
So this is the Love Potion 3.5.
Yep.
Love tea number 3.5.
Love Tea 3.5.
You'd be at the DMV with the phone.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bang.
it's an aphrodisiac, so be
Bro,
careful.
did you want to register that vehicle?
It's the pleat in my pants.
I'm sorry, sir. You're going to have to take that rifle out of here.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pleat. I'm going to go take these back to the pants people. Have them fix it. Dude. You know, there comes a point where you say Anchorman quotes so often that it's almost like the people that hear them should realize you're parodying it, and almost should do like we just started doing. You just keep going on that. You know what I mean? Everybody starts quoting "I love lamp" is where it usually ends, because that's not as funny as everything else that happens.
Octagon.
Yeah. Oh, my arm's so tired from doing so many reps. I did like 200 reps, 200 curls. But no, so. But I said I'm kind of a big deal to a comedian from San Francisco a long time ago. How long has Anchorman been out?
At least 10 years, 12 years, something like that.
Yeah. So this was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. It was well established that if you said, I'm kind of a big deal, especially in that voice, that you were being Ron Burgundy. But whenever I said, I'm kind of a big deal, I actually meant it. And then she's like, oh, really? Ron Burgundy, really original? I'm like, no, I meant that. I'm kind of a big deal.
I was talking to that myself.
I feel like a lot of that movie was stolen from me. See, I sound more like Plankton when I do Ron Burgundy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You do a good Plankton.
Plankton's good.
Yeah, you do
I like bad guys, you know? Motherfuckers. You watch SpongeBob, bro?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
If you look
I
up,
don't watch it.
If
I
you look
watch
up
it.
SpongeBob live on YouTube, there's a stream of nonstop YouTube fucking SpongeBob playing. It's a little faster than normal, so everybody's voices are a little.
My favorite
higher.
episode's when he got sick with the sun.
Oh, and he
Remember
kept
that one?
the soap would just come out of him.
No, it
He'd
wouldn't.
fill a whole room.
It's like he was all plugged up and he couldn't. And then he just.
And then he finally did, and it was gross.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I mean. Yeah, it like came out the windows and shit.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
So gross.
But he felt better after that.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably my favorite.
The movie was great. I saw
I
that
don't
in
think
the theater.
I saw it.
There's only a few movies I'll actually pay to see in the theater. Star Wars movies
Oh yeah.
and SpongeBob movies. Like, yeah. I used to go see stupid shit when I was younger, like Revenge of the Nerds or fucking Bachelor Party. And like you look back at those aren't really like
dumbest-
something you had to see hella big. You know what I mean? Like now if I see like Doctor Strange, I kind of wish I had seen in the theater. That would have been dope.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, especially if I was
Stuff going on.
Have you seen La La
so
Land?
many. La La Land. No.
Me neither.
I lived in LA twice. I think I lived it. I think I lived there. I lived it. I lived the musical life of Ryan. It's Ryan
Gosling.
Yeah.
I just know that because I watched the
I used to say, for April Fools, I
Oscars.
used to say Ryan Gosling's going to be
watched
doing
him
a strip
accidentally
show at
win?
my karaoke party in LA. And a whole bunch of people, like 3 carloads of kids came, and they all bought the 1 drink minimum, and they all sat in the back. And none of them signed up for karaoke. And I finally went and asked them, what's up, man? You guys gonna sign up for the karaoke or what? And they're like, we're waiting for Ryan Gosling. And I'm all, dude, it's April Fool's Day, you dumb shit. It's not a real thing. It also says Everlast is coming. He's in Ireland, jumping around.
So you want to sing or not? Huh.
Yeah. No, they left.
They did?
Yeah. People are like that. This one guy came, he looked like I think he was in like Marilyn Manson's band or something. Like he might have, you know what I mean? He looked like one of those kinds of guys.
because you can't just have a regular job and have the hair that he had going on and shit. And I kept asking him, what do you do, man? Where do you work? And he's like, I'm an accountant. I'm like, you're a fucking liar. Are you mad because I don't know who you are? Because I don't know who anybody is. I pretty much listen to myself a lot. Dude, I came up in my own YouTube feed the other day with the Wake and Bake Show.
You did?
Yeah. I was recommended to myself.
Awesome.
That's pretty fucking dope. I don't know about you guys. You've never, you know what I mean? When you're on YouTube.
Yeah, the things you watch.
And it's like,
it
all I get
things
is
to
like
for you.
deep sleep videos, dogs learning how to talk, parakeets talking like R2-D2, or TED Talks. Those are like the main things that it recommends to me. And sometimes Saturday Night Live, because I go on binges, you know, and I'll watch like a bunch of Jimmy Kimmel or I'll watch a bunch of Jimmy Fallon or something like that. But like, yeah, it was pretty rad to be recommended my own show to watch. So you got to wonder how many 5 more, 6
how
more
many
people.
viewers? Yeah.
I think I don't know if I have like 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube, but I know none of them watch my shit. Because if they were true subscribers, they would be getting notifications every time I uploaded something, and then they would go watch it at least, maybe.
Don't cry.
Is this weed doing this to me?
Got estrogen in it.
I think it's got, yeah. Did I put some fucking soy milk in this? Are my boobs getting bigger?
Yeah.
My penis is starting to bleed. Is that normal? Is it going to bleed for a week?
Once a month.
Oh. I always think of that Bill Cosby show. Whenever they all dreamt that they got pregnant, all the men were pregnant.
Oh yeah, I do
and
remember
fucking
that one. Actually,
the lisping guy from Princess Bride was one of the friends of Dr. Huxtable, and he comes out and he's like, and Bill Cosby's like, oh, how was it, man? And he's, you know, I can't do Bill Cosby. It just sounds like a yelling white guy. But the lisping guy goes, oh, it was the most beautiful thing. The creation of life. It was so amazing. It was like magic. And he's all, yeah, but so it didn't hurt? He's like, oh, the pain! And to think of where it came out of! And then they're all like, oh! Like, looking at her. And all I think of, like, I used to think childbirth was, they just cut the head off the woman. And they reached down and pulled the baby out. It made sense, you know, because I figured that's how they got the baby. They put the seed in their mouth so that it would grow in their belly, like a watermelon.
How old were you at that?
Does it matter?
It doesn't.
19.
27. And that's how I got out of my first murder case. Yeah. No, actually, if I had tried to have my kid that way, we'd all be happier. This whole world would be a lot more peaceful.
It would?
Yeah, because they gave her a cesarean this way.
Oh. Should have chopped her head off. Huh?
No, trust me, guys, I've got this. We need to cut her head off and pull the baby out from the top. You guys know how to sew? Put it back.
I got a sewing machine.
I don't know.
Too late.
But you can't do that. That's not how babies roll.
No, it's not.
Nor do they bounce.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, just love tea.
It's wonderful.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
I was just saying this morning, I like, you know, like some people are critical of lazy-eyed people. They're like, oh, look at him. He's fucking doped up. I like that assumption. You know, I walk into a place and they go, you smell like weed. I'm like, because I'm not on cocaine. You smell like weed. Well, you smell like ass. At least I have a smell. You smell like you just sit at your desk all day. Do you ever get that smell going on that chair right there?
I don't think so.
It'll happen.
Yeah, well,
especially when the heat kicks in. No, dude, we have a cushion that we routinely wash that we made at the Mattress Emporium, and we have nice chairs, but we put that cushion there because in the summertime there comes a part where you start smelling your balls, and that's for like a couple days, and then the balls smell into ass. And you can't get rid of the ass smell, and every time you sit down, you're getting some more of that ass juice on that pair of clothes. You know what I mean?
That's why I hate baggy pants,
shitty.
man.
Literally. So it's the worst.
Moral of the story.
Wash your ass. No, here's the thing. I started powdering way before I needed to. Well, no, that's not true. I started powdering whenever I was in catering because the chubby Mexican dude, Dan, that I worked with, he threw cornstarch down his pants one day whenever he started chafing because we were doing like a big event. And I was like, does that shit work? And he's like, yeah, So I didn't do it like in the kitchen like he did. I like put some in a cup and went in the bathroom and fucking I fucked up and I put flour. He was using cornstarch.
You saw caked up.
I made a ball bowl, a soup bowl, a bread bowl in my balls. It was the worst. But then, dude, for reals, I was wearing skinny jeans and I couldn't get the fucking yeast infection out of the jeans. Every time I wore the jeans, it'd start itching. I'd be like, oh no, not again.
Is that why you quit modeling?
Dude, no, the blowjobs is why I quit modeling.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, job offers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The ass juice thing is real, Moneypenny. You're going to have to fucking get some alternate chairs.
Give me one of those cushions, something I can wash. No.
You gotta,
custom.
Here's the thing.
Towel.
Whenever I started selling cars and I really started chafing bad, I went to medicated powder. And everybody would tell me I smell like a retired car salesman. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because medicated is the real deal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But no, what I was going to say, I mean, I know that you have other people that come through here, but if you had a private office where you could just be naked, it's the best. Because then you just take your shower towel with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're at a nudist colony.
Right.
And then you just skid the shit out of that all day and then throw it in the wash.
And then throw in the wash. Yeah. It's like no more smell.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then you're saving the chair. You're saving the clothes.
Saving the environment.
You're saving the environment.
Laundry detergent, saving money.
Yeah. You just have like this one butt skid towel that, didn't make it through the day.
Green Shop Nudist Colony.
Huh?
You should have a Green Shop Nudist Colony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Better start looking for a place.
Be some land somewhere.
Yeah, we just need some land.
Anybody out there, man, let us know.
Pond? I was thinking a moving stream would be a little healthier.
Yeah, right.
A pond, yeah.
There's
a mosquito haven, if you will.
There's a new ranch out at...
That's what naked people love.
There's a nudist ranch.
Yeah, Laguna, and the Cosumnes River goes right through there, and you can go walk your dog naked and everything. Yeah. Just like you said,
he's like, what are you going to do for the rest of the day?
Yeah, but then what else are you going to do?
They drive around golf carts.
There's one in Elk Grove.
With their towel.
Really?
With their towel.
Oh, that's the same one. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
They are pinkies out there. To have a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To have a fucking nudist colony in the valley, that's cray-cray. Like, that doesn't even make sense. You got to put them on the beach where the wind blows.
Yeah, I go out there and sell suntan lotion.
Yeah. Shit, I'd take that zinc stick. You know what I mean?
Apply it yourself.
Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Some of that cool
the best
shit.
time to go is Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They dress up their genitals?
Yeah.
Nudist colony.
I'm an elephant.
A weed nudist colony.
Yeah, they do.
Think of all the I'm just saying. Think of the cherry burns though. That could go bad. Maybe you only have you have contained smoking devices and edibles.
Yeah, they're always sitting on picnic tables out there while you're barbecuing.
Yeah. Well, fuck. You don't want to be cooking bacon. You know what I mean? That would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a head too.
Yeah.
It's 108.
108.
Hardly knew her. Today's podcast is brought to you
by Buck Stallions Holistic Emporium, a.k.a. the Green Shop Holistic Center. Give them a call at 209-284-3800 and get registered today to get some free gear with your first order.
Free?
Free, bro.
I like free.
Who doesn't like free?
Free's good.
Fucking idiots don't like free shit.